Welcome everyone, I am Amber Motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com, and this is Cottontail's Corner, episode number 7, 21 plus content, Fabulous Friday, Toking, Sweet Blood, and Looming. I always start by getting my description and title exactly the way I want it. I like to have my bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke. I don't need to hold this, it just needs to be sitting in the vicinity. There we go. That moment when you thought you had everything organized, but you didn't. Okay. My bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke, and then we are going to put the diamond in between Fabulous Friday. It's kind of, like I was checking it out, I was like, it's kind of hilarious to myself that Tutu Thursday was very much more fabulous than Fabulous Friday, but I like my outfit I'm wearing. I got like a little pink lacy with my green sweater. I love this green sweater. Some nice comfy jeans. I'm loving the way my hair is today. And literally all I did was wash it and brush it in a certain way, and it just stayed there. Ah, I love it. Okay. And then get my description. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Spend the night together in my room. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, Justin, I was thinking that you would like what I'm wearing, so I'm glad that you do like what I'm wearing. All my favorite colors are presented. We got purple, green, and obviously green, and then blue, and then hot pink. I love hot pink, you guys. It's my 4th favorite color, but I do love hot pink. I don't really like baby pink, but I do love hot pink. Alright, and everything's sweet. I did it underneath the 3-minute mark, I'm pretty sure, but descripciones the way I want. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to Club Cottontail. I stream live randomly. I'm just a random motherfucker. This is a mature adult, sometimes vulgar channel, you guys. 21 plus preferred, minors are warned. I do cuss like a sailor most days, worse, some days less. But you can call me Cottontail. I'm pretty random. One thing that does stay the same is my love of video games. So I do play a lot of video games and stuff, but I also am a random person, so we just put whatever we want. But I do kind of list the games that we are currently playing, and it does say Alice Madness Returns because I want to beat Alice Madness Return. It's on the PC, but I would like to beat it, you know what I mean? And then you can find me on Facebook, you guys. Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Snap or PlayStation Network Cottontail. It's either Amber Motherfucking Lewis or Cottontail. You know what I mean? But if you do dig what you're seeing, you guys, I always like to say like or subscribe or none meh. You'll be my little fluffy Cottontails no matter what. Because, you know, hashtag our differences make us beautiful. Oh, my little beautiful fluffy Cottontails. I love my little title. I feel like I want to put a little thing right here, though. I feel like it should say find me. Because I do have my find me command. I like that. I'll have to remember to put that on the other ones. Eventually, everything will be slightly the same. Let's go ahead and get our channel chat up. And I do apologize, apparently the quality is bad as fuck. But honestly, the weather here has been a little like, so I do apologize if it's super crazy fucked up. I even decided to not put my music because I felt like the music would, you know, take some juice. I thought my cat was doing something. I was like, oh my gosh. What's up, wink wink? That hot pink, wink wink. You cutie. Okay. Doo-doo. And I think we'll do a quick Snapchat, because we did let people know about Gaming with Ganja, but we didn't do one for Cottontail's Corner, so we'll just quickly do a little snap. Let's go over this way. Let's just go. Ah, damn it. Snapchat pisses me off sometimes. Like, it doesn't do quite what I want. Okay, there we go. Cottontail's Corner, Episode 7. 21 plus content, Fabulous Friday. Toking, Sweet Blood, and Looming. Come say hello. So we'll send that off into Snapchat land. Just making sure there was nothing in it that can't be there, but it's perfect. So let's see. Let's add... And then we'll put... Well, I would drink a beer. You know what? Let's put the fries. It's got a little Batman coming out of fries and it says Happy Friday. Because it is Friday, you guys. It's Friday, February 10th. I'm super excited because in 10 days, or 10 days, what the fuck? In 4 days is going to be our Valentine's Day Snapchat Smoke Sesh Cottontail Meets Bubbles. Super excited for that one, not gonna lie. Oh shit, I got some Snapchats. I'll have to check that later. Okay. Perfect. Nightbot, put that up. Let's see. Are you going to be a good Nightbot? He's been struggling with some of my commands. I'm just going to see if he's going to throw up. He threw up 420. You know, I don't quite understand. Right? You've got to be shitting me. Yeah, he is struggling with that one. I'm going to try something real quick. Just sing. Damn. I was hoping it would be... Maybe changing the name would fix it, but it didn't. Whatever. I'm going to keep it as that. I'm gonna keep vulgar as cunt and just go with it. So, whatever. And you guys, we are going to be starting, where did I put the book? Oh my goodness. We're going to be starting the stream with it's really struggling with that one. I don't understand why it struggles with that one. I'm going to change it to where it's not for everyone. Only me and my mods can do it. So maybe that will help. I don't really see how it would. But anyways, we started reading on Sweet Blood, you guys. And we are going to be continuing to read on the book today. We got into the second chapter. We got like 16 pages in, really. We didn't get too far at all. But, oh, hey, Sissy, how are you? But I do want to get a little bit further in the book. Also, we were working on... Oh, honestly, this is damn near done, because the way I want it to go is... I want it to be like this, and really, I just want to add a little bit more to it. It's damn near the perfect length. It's so cute, you guys. And I'm going to be making Dragon Lever something like this, but hers is going to be a little bit thicker, because she lives in a colder area, you know, and she'll be able to wrap it a few times, but she's going to have a skinny scarf like this as well. It's just going to be a little bit thicker. This one's for Graveyard Girl, and it's more for a look. Aw, thank you for the kisses. I'm glad you're doing well. And you guys, here in Washington State, marijuana is not only recreationally legal, it is medically legal. I myself am a medical marijuana patient like many others that I know. So we're just, you know, we always token this channel. It is a 420 friendly channel. Hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. I want to say thank you to the 6 opinions that were on Gaming with Ganja, episode 37. I enjoyed Gaming with Ganja, episode 37, you guys. It was Fabulous Friday, Cockstruction number 9, and we finished, other than the top platform, because there's still some stuff that's going to be built onto that once we pick back up tomorrow, but we got some good work done in Minecraft, you guys. Our treehouse is beautiful. I love it. I'm just going to try every once in a while and see if I can get the vulgar one to work. Because originally the cut command was a vulgar command, but I switched it. Man, I must be getting some mail. Money and mail. Like, apparently this one's money and this one's mail. My left one does itch on a daily basis, too. Whatever, just struggle with that one then. No shame at all, Nightbot. No shame at all. Maybe I'll revamp it. Because there you did the no shame one perfectly. Remember to stay hashtag moist. And be kind to everyone, because different strokes for different folks. And they're all pleasurable in their own way. You're just struggling with that one. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense at all. Okay. Just dealing around with my Nightbot real quick, you guys. I apologize, but he's being a douche. Like, straight up douche. Whatever. Periodically, we'll try the cunt command, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, you guys, Pat Graverson wrote... Pat Graverson wrote Sweet Blood, you guys. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And I want to get back into reading it. We left off on the second chapter. You had really just been, it's still introducing characters and stuff like that. You've been introduced to Elsbeth, which is a Dragonheart's mother. You've been introduced to Del Keelan, whom is a love interest of a Dragon. And then you've been introduced to Raymond, who is Elsbeth and a Dragon's neighbor. Where we left off, a Dragon was out on the beach, because they live on the beach, they live on the Jersey Shore. So, a Dragon was out for a walk to clear his mind after, going to the meeting of the Society of Vampires, and he sees Raymond on the beach, and then they go in their respective homes, and we left off with him, like, in his bedroom type of thing. So, we're gonna pick back up and read some more in the book. I want to at least finish this chapter. We're going to take our time. It's not about being fast. It's just about doing something that we enjoy. And that's what I use my YouTube for. I say use your YouTube for whatever the fuck you feel like it, but definitely do something, that you feel passionate about. For me, I'm so random and I like so many different things that it'd be exceedingly difficult for me to only do one thing in my channel, you know what I mean? So. Oh, man. You definitely need a smoke, but I'm going to switch from, this is the more of a sativa, I'm going to switch to my indica. Oh, man, I wish that Justin and I could start our taxes. We're still waiting on his W-2. It's so funny, as I didn't even work and I got a... But apparently Value Village said I made some chump change with them. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I've tried to fix... I changed some things about that command, but apparently nothing seems to work. So I'm not entirely sure what is up with it, but whatever. Whatever. Because, I mean, honestly, moist is pretty much just like the cunt or vulgar command. Cunt, it will, for now, be the vulgar command, but this is a mature adult vulgar channel, you guys. I would prefer 21 and up. But everyone's welcome, 18 and, that type of shit. Like, honestly, if you're under 21, you're a baby to me. I can't meet you in a bar type of thing, but 18 and up is welcome as well, But, everyone is, of course, welcome. Just no being fucking racist or rude. And you can literally say and do almost anything you want. So, here in Washington, you guys, marijuana is not only medically legal, it is recreationally legal. I just switched to some dark cherry OG, you guys. Delicious. Delicious. So, medicine break, hashtag Green State Smoke Break, medical marijuana, you guys. It's very moist to meet you. I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. I'm going to try one more thing, Dragon Lover, with... frickin' command, because it's annoying me. Okay. Okay. Whoa, my goodness. Dragon Liver's gonna be busy. Yeah, damn, girl. Holy shit. So I got my, because I have health insurance, so I got my tax form saying, like, you don't have to file or anything. I do have to go to a website to look up some stuff, but I figure I'd do that when Justin's taxes come in. But I'm pretty sure it's just the sort of thing, it's going to be like, the website's just going to tell me what to do with it, which is put it in a tax folder, which is what I already will do, because I have a tax folder, so. But taxes are easy. Like, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to do taxes. So, Dragon Liver, at your leisure, feel free to try the cunt command. I did something again, and I just don't want to try it again. I almost changed it to cunts, but I just want it as cunt. I feel like the vulgar command as cunt should be good. But I changed some things up, and I also did a few other things, so who knows if it will work, but because if it doesn't work, then I absolutely have no idea what is wrong, other than, like, maybe there's a new rule with the Nightbots that you can't have a command that's in full cap locks. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, Dragon Lover, because what I literally did, Dragon Lover, is I made a brand new command named cunts. I deleted the old one. I made a brand new one, so I don't know. That's just weird. I don't think I fully understand why that one wants to be such a bitch. Because I changed the name of it. I completely made a brand new one. Your mama. What? Pretty sure that is rude, but I'm just kind of like, huh? What up, Zoe? So you guys, we're just doing a little medicine break. And then we are going to start reading the book. This stream just started a little bit ago. We did do a gaming with Ganja, so thank you to, just over 100 people who popped in to say, either hello or to lurk. Thank you to the 6 opinions that were on Gaming with Ganja. Hi, Jerry. How you guys doing? You having a good night? And this is Cottontail's Corner, episode 7, you guys. It is currently Fabulous Friday. It's February 10th, 2017. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com, but you can call me Cottontail. And today in Cottontail's Corner, it's going to be Sweet Blood, Toking, and Looming, you guys. We're going to be reading from our book here rather soonly. And of course, it's a 420 friendly channel, so always Toking. So Toking, Sweet Blood, and Looming today. And we got our Looming stuff over here. And the stream is going to go probably only for like 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer, depending on if I want to eat or not in the stream. I might just eat my dinner during stream. I don't know yet. It depends more on what my husband feels like doing. Also, I need to find out, because he's off at 8, which is in an hour. So I need to let him know what kind of chips I want. Aww. You guys, he embraces my YouTube channel so much. I love him so much for being supportive. And I mean, I've always been supportive of him, and he always tells me, it's just him returning what I've been doing for years. But that's just it. As in a relation, is there's a lot of giving and receive, so it's awesome. I hope you guys are having a really good evening. Jerry is. He's very happy right now. And it's currently just after 7 o'clock, you guys. Welcome to Club Cottontail. It's very moist to meet you. To be hashtag moist is to be 100% yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks of you. You should never be doing things for other people or, what you think you might get from it, unless you're just trying to get, like for me, I do this for things I can get from YouTube. And the thing I get from YouTube is the fact that it makes my brain feel wonderful. It's helping my mental and my physical every single day. I'm a better person by being who I want to be, and literally using my YouTube as a vice, as a way to help my social anxiety, among other stuff. It's really quite beautiful. Yeah, he is a very good guy. And I mean, I lucked out, Dragon Lover. He's very similar to you. I'm his first girlfriend, you guys, and he's not ashamed of that. He even admits that maybe at one point in his life he might have been ashamed to admit something like that. But I think it's very awesome that I'm only the second person he's ever slept with, and I'm his first girlfriend, first a lot of things, and he's my husband. I like yeah, it's amazing. Like he's a very wonderful guy. He is stubborn and kind of mooshish sometimes, but he's a very good guy, a very wonderful, loving person. Man. Maybe my ladies feel me, but the stubborn part is the Taurus thing, lol. Damn you, Tauruses! Honestly, yes, Tauruses are extremely stubborn, you guys. Like, I don't care if you don't believe in astrology or not, but a lot of that shit is very on point for a lot of people. Not all, and honestly, a Taurus would tell you that they're not stubborn, but they're being stubborn in saying that. A lot of people would say Sagittariuses are rude. Hell yeah, I would say that we come off rude. Would I say I'm rude? Sometimes, not all the time. But I definitely say I can be rude at times, and I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm proud. Shit. Man, my arm hurts. Um, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I had a thought in my head, and it went... So, let's just read. Ooh, okay. Are you curious, Dragon Lover? I'll look it up. Like, I'll just look up, a basic description of each sign. Because I'm curious on mine. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Okay, let's just click on the Taurus real quick. Since my sister's in here. Oh, Jesus. It goes way too in detail. Way too in detail. I need something more basic than that. I don't want that much of a detailed one. Okay. I'm gonna put basic and see what I get. Yeah, see. Damn, I have no idea. And she's like, sure, and you were starting to say something about your ladies. Yeah, and I'm like, And it's like, yeah, it's gone. I got food on the brain. Oh, wait, yeah, that's it. So, during the time of the month when your baby box is melting out of your fucking body, it's like, it's like, even if you're being mindful and you don't usually crave certain things, like I ate fast food last night and I don't even like fast food. And I regretted every moment the day after. During, I was like, oh my God, it's so good. It's like when it's that time of the month as a female, I feel like you crave just like food. It's just you're like, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's like my vagina's losing blood. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Fuck you guys. Because I'm just like, I got the fucking, my husband's going to make homemade bean dip. And I'm just like, oh, with some Fritos scoops. And I'm like, I want something on the side. Shit. Most people are like, bitch, you're just saying that because you're fat. No, actually, I eat pretty healthy, to be honest. A lot of my sizes, I abused my body when I was younger, you know, and it lingered on into my adult years. And then, I like sweets also. Plus, I'm Islander. That's a huge part. Islanders, I find like Filipino and Hawaiian women, you're either super tiny or like a big Amazon type lady. So, and honestly, like people always are really astonished that my ribs are like when they hug me, they are like, whoa, those were your ribs. I'm like, I know that hurt when you hugged me. They're like, well, I was expecting you to be more fluffy. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Just because you think I'm fat, I'm supposed to be a certain way? It's like, what the fuck? And you guys, this is my channel. You can be respectful, but if you don't want to be respectful, I'll get rid of you. Hello, Lonnie Shelton. Because you guys, I actually recently started sharing my calisthenics. I do my calisthenics every day. I chose not to do my calisthenics live while my baby box is melting because that's just not something I want to share with myself, let alone the world. And that's just it. The only thing I will share in my channel is things that I want to share with myself, so... But welcome. How is everybody doing? I know my sister's doing well. She was telling me, so I was looking up basic astrology signs, and then I actually remembered what I wanted to tell Dragon Lover and all my other ladies, but I swear, like, I know my sister craves junk food, but anyways, let's see. That's awesome. You're doing good. Okay, boom. All right, Sissy, I'm going to read something off for Taurus, and you tell me if it fits you, okay? Or actually, we'll go with Dragon Lover because she's never done it. So, Dragon Lover is a Pisces, which I'm looking at the chart, and yes, you are. If my wedding date was a astral sign, it would be a Pisces as well, because I got married on the 14th of March. So, Pisces, you're imaginative and sensitive, compassionate and kind, selfless and unworldly, you're intuitive and sympathetic. You're an escapist and a realistic. You're secretive and vague. weak-willed, and easily led. Ooh. So it gave every aspect of that. Honestly, just from getting to know you, I would say that's pretty spot on. But what would you say, Dragon Lover? Because that was your sign. And then I will read mine, and I'm very honest, so I'll be honest about mine. If my sissy's still here, I'll, sorry, the first word on the Taurus one made me laugh because, like I said, they're not always perfect to each sign because people can be very different from your sign, but I literally laughed when I mean, yes, I guess I could see how, like, because my sissy's kind of patient, but I don't think that Justin's patient at all, and it literally says patient and reliable. The reliable, yes. It's like yes and no. Like, so I don't know, maybe it's like, anyways. Oh, okay, this one I believe. Okay. See, I would say that you're definitely imaginative, Dragon Lover. But awesome. So that's literally just a random description of, your astral sign because you said that you know you're a Pisces, but you never really looked into it. That's just the description I found. And this is just on a random astral zodiac trait / sun sign personalities. Okay, so it's the sun portion of it because there's like different portions too. Like astrology gets really in depth, but this is just like a really basic one. So for Taurus, it says patient and reliable, warm-hearted and loving, persistent and determined, placid and security loving. So placid means you're very like you can be read very easily. That's what placid means, sissy. Jealous and possessive, which I definitely believe that. Resentful and inflexible, self-indulgent and greedy. So it does like the positive sides of the signs and then more of the negative stuff. But honestly, I mean, everybody has a positive and negative to themselves. I agree with the Taurus. Like I said, I could see them being patient. I guess I'm more thinking about my husband, but that could also be just like me being like, it's my spouse type thing. But I would say that's really spot on. Sissy, what would you say? And I could reread it if you want me to, Sissy. But I'd say it's pretty spot on. See, oh my gosh. This first one on another sign, I'm just like, modest my ass. But I could see some Virgos being modest, I guess. I dated a Virgo that I wouldn't say there. You would say it's spot on, see? So, Sagittarius, which is what I am. Optimistic and freedom-loving, jovial and good-humored, honest and straightforward, intellectual and philosophical. I'd agree with all those. Now the negative. Blindly optimistic. Yup. And careless. Yup. Irresponsible. Yup. Superficial. Yup. At times. Tactless and restless. Yes. So all of those negative things are a yes for me. Mine is very spot on. Optimistic and freedom-loving, jovial and good-humored, honest and straightforward, intellectual and philosophical. And those are the positives. The negative, or, negative, really it's just part of who you are. Blindly optimistic and careless, irresponsible and superficial, tactless and restless. Extremely spot on. Extremely spot on. Especially the blindly optimistic. I would like to believe that every single person in the world is just gonna innately be good and they will respect what other people have to say, you know what I mean? But that's just not the case, you know what I mean? So I'm very blindly optimistic. This is fun. Do we know anybody else? I believe that. Ah. I read another sign. I'd say it's spot on for the person I was thinking of. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I dated a Leo. And also, one of my best friends is a Leo. Generous and warm-hearted, creative and enthusiastic, broad-minded and expansive, faithful and loving, pompous and patronizing, bossy and interfering, dogmatic and intolerant. You know what? Leo is spot on. Wow. These definitions are really good. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna star this bitch right here. This is a really good one. Oh, you know what? I know a lot of Geminis. Adaptable and versatile, communicative and witty, intellectual and eloquent, useful and lively, nervous and tense, superficial and inconsistent, cunning and cunning and inquisitive. What? How are those like on the latter side? I feel like cunning and inquisitive are awesome things. How would those be on the latter side of fuck you, Gemini? You're awesome. I'm glad that my mother's a Gemini. I have a brother that's a Gemini. I have a best friend that's a Gemini, so I know a lot of Geminis. Like a lot of Geminis, actually. Damn, that's fun. I'm gonna leave that up. Okay. Back to what I was doing, which was randomness as usual, but we're gonna put up our 420 command, hit on our for a second, Black Cherry OG, and this is more indica, you guys, which indica is more for the head, sativa is more for the body, which I love it because earlier my knee was hurting and I put in my more sativa strain, and it helps with my knee pain. It's just lovely. All right. And you guys, welcome to Cottontail's Corner. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com, and it's very moist to meet you. We're going to get into some reading, and feel free to say hello, you guys. I got my Sissy and Dragon Lover, and a few other people have popped in to say hello. Most people didn't have anything interesting to say, but Zoe Vlogs popped in, Lunette Rose, we had, obviously my Dragon Lover, and then we had, looks like, after Lonnie Shoughton, we had Zephyr Link said hello, which I apologize that I just now saw your comment just now, Zephyr. I'm very distractible, and this is my chat screen. That's one thing in Cottontail's Corner, you can tell if I'm looking at the chat screen, and I was not during any of that, so I apologize, Zephyr. I just now saw you said hello. Hello, Zephyr Links. I apologize, I just now saw your message. Everyone else was, didn't say anything else. Those were just 80s dolls, like 80s dolls. Mr. Sarka, I felt like Stephen Brown was kind of being an 80s doll with what he said. Also, Mike Kearney. And an 80s doll is a trolly oli, you guys. And I don't think trolls are all bad, you know what I mean? And I don't think anybody's a bad person. It's just some people like to say really hurtful things, like the person who I, banned. And then there's people who just say, trolly things like, I know a squirter when I see one. That 80s dolls say that. You know what I mean? That could be true or false. On some days, I would totally be like, yeah, that's true. On other days, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? Or days like today, I would say both. Or say one and not say one. Anyways. Also, I love it. It's a nice, relaxing Friday. If all my streams could be just like this, you guys, I'd be happy. But they're not all like this. So people ask me what's my most lit stream that I've had to date. Well, I had 185 people at one point watching me. That was pretty lit. That was terrifying, you guys. I'm glad it happened because, eventually maybe I will have congruent viewers like that. So I need to get used to seeing numbers rise. But I prefer numbers to stay low. If I never hit double digits, I'd be happy just because, it's just a handful of people chilling with me. But I mean, it's the interwebs. It can go small, it can go big. You know what I mean? Lowest amount is I had, you know, uh, like, I think it was only like 15 views, but I mean, that was also in like the third month or something like that. But other ones, it's like, I still can't believe that I have any videos that have over 5K. Like, what the fuck is life? What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness. Like, I never thought I would get anything like that until, you know, months and months in. I mean, we're 7 months in, but I mean, I don't know. But it's also a lot of contribute to, I guess people just like seeing fat jiggle. I really think is what it is. But honestly, it just depends. Thursdays and Tuesdays tend to be kind of lit. I don't know what is up with that. Maybe it's because it's Friday in the UK. I don't know. And it's Saturday over there now, right now, because they're, very far ahead of us. It's 7:30 here, and it's 8 hours ahead, over there. But it also is just dependent. It's like you never really understand. That's why I try my best not to look at that shit because it gives me anxiety for one. But also I do it to just help my social anxiety. Like reading a book live on stream for me is more helping with my speech and being able to talk with people out in the real world. Like that's why I use my channel. I have really bad social anxiety amongst other stuff. So using my channel here on YouTube, it makes it easier for me to leave the house. You know what I mean? My husband's just gonna grab dinner and bring it home. But I kind of wanted to leave the house, but you know, at the same time I don't. Like my arm's been hurting just because I kind of want to leave, but at the same time I don't. So it's like And I was even nervous about doing Cottontail's Corner. I was like, oh, Amber, do we want to do Cottontail's Corner? You remember what last Cottontail's Corner was like? And I was like, you know what? I'm hoping it won't be like that. And so far, it hasn't, so thank you. I'm glad that people are finding other things to do. All right. So I'm going to leave it off with the last sentence I had read, which is him, he had just tasted blood for the first time. Well, he doesn't know it's blood. He's not sure what it is. Right? Hopefully you get a refund and you don't owe, my love. So you guys, this is Sweet Blood by Pat Graverson. And we've already been reading on it, so. I'm going to leave off, we've already read this portion, but it's when he's tasting the blood for the first time. I want to be able to, get you back into it, especially because time will pass when we're reading it. But it's like real life. You don't, sometimes you don't read a book from beginning to end. You come back to it. So this is Sweet Blood by Pat Graverson, you guys. He swallowed it. A strange sensation came over him as he was really a vampire. As if this was his first taste of blood and was only the beginning, the birth of something he was meant to be. Then, before he knew it, he and Elsbeth were out in the parking lot, walking towards the Jag. As he had forgotten the strange foreboding, yes, that was the word, the feeling that came over him when he tasted the blood. One more thing to think about, the beautiful girl with the green eyes and the long strawberry blonde hair. He hadn't dared look at her with Elsbeth standing so close to him. No more than a stolen glance or two. But when he did dare to let his eyes sweep over her, he smiled, or she smiled at him, and then they became co-conspirators. He wondered if he would ever see her again, and he decided that it wasn't very likely. Hello, T-Maze. He wondered if he would ever see her again, and decided it wasn't very likely. It was late when Adragon got up to brush his teeth and relieved himself in the private bathroom. He pattered around in the dark, changed into a t-shirt and a pair of pajama bottoms, and turned to his bed. before he climbed in and cracked the door an inch and listened for the sound of his mother's typewriter. After a moment of the piece of work, after a moment of silence, he heard it, and he smiled indulgently. "You're a piece of work, Elsbeth," he muttered. And he threw her a kiss which she would acknowledge when she saw him tomorrow. He was up early, out on the sand for a run, before the sun was burned off the morning mist, and then home for a tall glass of milk and 2 English muffins with peanut butter and jelly, his favorite breakfast, when Elsbeth was too busy to insist that he stick to his exchanges. He took the he took the food to his room and watched Good Morning America while he ate. He admitted to be a Joan London freak, which, you guys, Joan London was a newscaster in the 90s. This book was published in 1992, so a lot of the like current world shit you're not even gonna recognize unless you were alive when I was. And honestly, like, the only reason I know who that is because my parents made me watch a lot of news. But anyways, he came out of his room when he heard Elsbeth banging around in the kitchen and caught the smell of Folgers wafting through the house. He had done his homework and had plenty of time for a cup of coffee. I hate when they do that. Why, like, honestly, I wish there was a way when you're writing a book to not break up a sentence in the middle of it or put a comma so then there is a pause that makes sense, because it says he had plenty of time for a cup of coffee with his mother before he left for his afternoon class. Most of his friends thought it was weird that he was attending Brookdale Community College on a part-time bias when Elsbeth could afford to send him to Harvard or Yale. But Brookdale was what he wanted to do, and Elsbeth went along with it. She didn't have a college degree and just a nursing certificate, and she often talked about going back to school. Still, she didn't mind giving her son a little time to ease into his future slowly instead of rushing into it headlong. Honestly, I think it's awesome that he'd rather go to the college he wants to than doing what people think he should do, because you should always do what you want to do. I love this book so much, you guys. I'm excited to send, once I'm done reading it, I'm going to send it to my friend, Dragon Lover on the East Coast, because I feel like she'll enjoy reading it for herself, just like fully indulging in it, because I feel like she's like me, she can probably read through a book like this in hours, just really reading it to maybe an hour if you really put your mind to it, because it's a short book, you know. I read a book that was like 600 pages, you guys, in like 6 hours, and that was with like taking a break or two. This book, so, if I go off the logic of that other book, I could read this book in under 3 hours. I would just have to put my mind to it. But reading out loud is definitely different than reading inside your head. Alright. Still, she didn't mind giving her son a little time to ease into his future slowly instead of rushing it into headlong. "Hi, Mom." She was sitting in the breakfast nook reading the New York Times. When she wasn't writing, she was reading. He was used to it. He leaned to kiss her cheek, and she turned away from him so that his lips brushed her hair. "Keep your distance," she warned. I look, oh my God, I look terrible without makeup. You're beautiful, and you're prejudiced. Not me. My mother raised me to be impartial judge of beauty. So she did. She looked up at him over the rim of her reading glasses. I neglected you last night, love. Did you take your insulin? How was your glucose level this morning? I'm fine, Mother. I went for a walk on the beach last night. Raymond sends his regard. Dear Raymond, we'll have him over for dinner as soon as I finish my cyanosis. Are you excited about it? If she wasn't, it was a waste of time, and she was impossible to live with when she made that discovery. Oh, writers. Oh, Adragon, it's the best one yet. You always say that. I always mean it. Every day of the next week followed the same routine. Adragon went to school, Esbeth went to her office to work. She broke around 6, and they went to dinner. at some little place nearby where they were known well enough to be served quickly and efficiently. When they got back to the house, she went straight to her office, where she usually stayed up until after midnight. Adragon amused himself with a video or a book. Oh my goodness! Back when VHSs were a thing, and ended his day as he started. Could you imagine if this was a book nowadays? It would say he ended his night with Netflix and a book. Anyways. Adragon amused himself with a video or a book and ended his day as he started it by running or walking on the beach. So, before I go into the next portion, which talks about their schedule, because, you know, in the first 2 chapters, you're just learning about the characters and everything like that. And, I will be reading the book mainly when my dragon lover is in my channel, you guys, and she has a work schedule and everything. A work schedule. So, you know, there will be times when we're not reading and we're doing other stuffs in Cottontail's Corner. But I appreciate you guys being here. Today is a perfect day to read on our book, you guys. Especially because this is going to be a relatively relatively short stream. We're just about an hour into it. It will be relatively probably another hour to 2 hours long. You know, I want to get some good reading on the book, possibly do some looming. It's just like, what? I work? No, of course not. Work, what's that? Shit. Shoot. She's like me. We work very hard in life, you know. Whether you're working at being a good human being or working at something to make a life for yourself, everyone's working, you know what I mean? So. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, the penalty for no insurance is kind of stupid, but honestly, I like that it had that thing because it forced me to get myself health insurance because I didn't ever want to have a penalty. And it's been beneficial for me, especially because I do have a lot of health problems. I should have health insurance. But it is kind of ridiculous for those people who don't qualify necessarily for the state insurance, but it's too expensive to necessarily get insurance or their job doesn't offer it. You kind of get screwed. There's a lot of people that get screwed in the world, unfortunately. But I don't know. I feel like people who get screwed, you know, unjustly, they're going to get something back pretty awesome. So I don't know what it is, Dragon Lover, but you're going to have something awesome happen to you this year. And you guys, this is a 420 friendly channel. Doesn't look like Aspot wants to work right now, but the last command that I did throw up was our 420 command. Let's see. Wow. So basically, you just gotta hope that you don't get sick. Oh, there's Nightbot. Okay. So, 420 command, hopefully he throws it up. It's medicine break, hashtag green state smoke break, medical marijuana. Here in Washington State, marijuana is not only legal recreationally, it is medicine. And a lot of people use it medically, you guys. I myself am one of those people. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and it's very moist to meet you. Welcome to Cottontail's Corner. Today we're just reading on some books. So it's Toking Sweet Blood, which is a book, you guys. Sweet Blood is the book. And we will be doing some looming. We're going to read at least another, I want to say, hour on the book, roughly. Maybe a little bit less than that, at least a half hour, till about 8 o'clock. I just wanted to get some good reading of the book done. For people who smoke it recreationally, you guys, that would be true. But for people who smoke it as a medicine, you can get highly medicated, but there's no such thing as getting stoned. So you can be respectful, Neo Geo, but you honestly come in here acting like that all the time, and I have no issues banning you from my channel, so... Honestly, Dragon Lover, those are the most important things. Vision and dental. So, in my opinion. Especially because you wear glasses like me. And dental is important for everyone to have. You know, I luck out. I do have state insurance, you guys, and my state insurance is really nice. You know, I get one free cleaning on my teeth a year. I was able to get my teeth pulled for free. It was paid with my insurance because getting wisdom teeth pulled is like, it was literally covered. Like, it's a basic extraction. So at least mine was. Like, I was really lucky, and I was able to get a lorazepam to help with the anxiety. You know, it didn't help very much, but it did help a little bit. You know, I had a panic attack, but it would have been way worse if I didn't have that pill. You know. Goodbye. And you guys, I don't give any fucks. If you don't want to respect my channel, and I tell you over and over again over the course of, like, this dude, I've told him over the course of weeks. So, goodbye to him, good riddance. Because this is my channel, and I give no fucks to people that don't want to care to understand / follow rules. Crazy as that may be, it is just a motherfucking disclaimer, like moist. Like, I'm really fucking tired of people, you know, like, my sister's been called a junkie, you guys, and she was born with more severe mental disorders than I. She's been on Social Security insurance since she was a young child, since like 5 or 6. You know, so for 20 years, she's been living on Social Security insurance because that is what she has to do. Because of what people like to say to her in the real life, similar to what this asshole is saying. Because of what people tell to her in real life, she felt the need to put herself through more mental hell to try to think that she had to do certain things. And then I sat down with her, you know, and was realistic with her, and she thanked me for it because she would have put herself through some more mental hurt and turmoil, probably causing herself physical damage, because society made her think she had to do something. And I'm here to tell you guys that you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you follow rules and are kind to everyone, be yourself. You do not have to pretend to be anyone else. But if you're a jerk, and you constantly come into someone else's channel, or you be disrespectful to someone in your real life, you're just a bully. And you're never going to have a very good life because you're just a bully. So, be a bully, but I don't give a fuck about you. But there's no place for you in my channel. And you guys, Command Moist lets you know that this is a mature adult vulgar channel. I would prefer if all my viewers were 21 and up. Everyone is welcome, but there's no bullying or being fucking racist, and you can literally say and do almost anything you want. So welcome to Club Cottontail, everyone. This is a 21 and up channel, but I mean, let's be honest, the channel's Amber motherfucking Lewis. If you didn't know it was a 21 plus content channel, then you're probably in the wrong place. This is a 420 friendly channel, which recreational marijuana is for people who are over the age of 21. So, you know, there's another thing, 21 plus content. But thank you guys for being here. We're just taking a little break, and then we're going to go back into our book. And this is Fabulous Friday. It's a fabulously relaxing Friday, too. I love it. I love it. And I love that Dragon Lover doesn't have work, so she's able to stay up a little bit later tonight. You know, it made it possible to do some reading, which I'm really, really appreciative of you, Dragon Lover, because I wanted to get some more reading, but I wanted to be able to read to you, so I super thank you. And another extra thank you, because even if you weren't my mod, even before I decided to make you a mod because you're amazing at it, you just respect me as a person, so you don't give a fuck that I may sit for 2 hours medicating and only a half hour reading. So thank you so much, you know, Dragon Lover. I can only hope that every viewer will be just like you, you know. maybe they don't know, wouldn't want to be a mod, you know, because you happen to want to be a mod, which I am so, I don't know why I did this. I just like, it's like, please be my mod type of thing. Like, I was so thankful that you wanted to be a mod, because that's how I ask you guys. Like, I see people who are doing things that I would want my mods to do, and then I ask them if they would be my mod. So when Dragon Lover 8918 said that she would be my mod, oh my god, you guys, it was like, oh, la, 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 you know, if I was a religious, I would be thanking every god known to man. You know, and I thank the universe because that's who I think. I believe in the universe. Beliefs are just something that get us through our life, you know, and I thank the universe every day that it sent me her, you guys. Hashtag Monday is one of my best friends. Has been for the last 7 months and will be continue forever. You know what I mean? She's the type of person that from the moment I met her, I knew she was going to be a best friend. I just knew, you know? Aw, he's a good boy. Did you kill that for me? Yes, you're a good boy. Oh, hi, Naomi. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Jerry brought me the toy bird. Yeah. Is that your kill, babies? Naomi, okay. Hold on. There you go. Enjoy your hit. Okay. Back to our book. Hell yeah. Woohoo! See, that's what I'm hoping to do too with our taxes. I'm literally going to have like have you ever seen the movie Up? I'm sure you have. But they have the jar that was their little vacation jar. I'm going to do that sort of thing, and it's going to be it's going to say hashtag money's birthday uh travel fund on it, because I'm going to fly you out here, girl. You're going to have a phenomenal 30th birthday, Dragon Lover. And we're going to, like I was saying, fly to PDX because it's a lot cheaper. But that will be perfect because we'll start. Oh my goodness. You should so watch it with your little man. You would love the movie Up. It makes me cry and you might tear up, especially at the beginning, but it's a really good movie. Um, but you know, we'll start in Portland. Maybe go to one of the shops down there, you know, and then visit my mom because that's a place where we could smoke it because obviously you can't just smoke marijuana on the streets. But and then I can introduce you to my mom, and then because I talk about you to my mom a lot, and she's like, oh, she sounds like a very wonderful gal, and I'm like, she really is, you know. And I was telling her about, you know, how I met you at the beginning of everything. I told her everything, you know, and she's just like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, right, Mom? I was like, I knew she was meant to be in my life. And and then after that, we'll, you know, obviously come back up here, and then I'll introduce my cats. And oh, I also want to take you to my favorite buffet when I'm down in Oregon. Like, honestly, I've already, like, yeah, I've planned out a lot of stuff, and I even because I planned on flying to you. I can't believe we still can't believe that like we were both thinking the same thing for your birthday. Like you wanted to fly here, and I wanted to fly there. I just think it's so great minds think alike. But I actually had been looking up stuff in your state, you know, of things that we might be able to do, but to be honest, you'll have more fun over here. There's just a shit ton of things to do in Portland. Like between Portland to Seattle, like there is so much to do. Oh man, it'll be a fun X amount of time when you come. All right. So back to our book, Sweet Blood by Pat Graverson. Their schedule changed subtly. Their schedule changed subtly. Oh my gosh. Why can't I say that word? Subtly? Goodness gracious. I almost want to change the word because I know what the word is and I can't seem to say it right now. It's so frustrating. But that's a good reason to read out loud. It keeps your speech good and you'll learn, you know, better language of your own language by reading out loud. Um, Damn it. I can say it inside my head, but I can't seem to say it out loud right now. S-B-U-T-L-E-Y, or L-Y, Subly? It's like, gradually is what it means. I can't believe I can't seem to say that right now. Anyways, their schedule changed gradually 10 days later when Elsbeth finished her synosis but yet I can say that word. I can say synosis, but I can't say the other word. Synopsis. That should be way more difficult. Whatever. And moved to Elsbeth finished her synosis and moved to the computer to start chapter 1. Now she worked from early morning to late afternoon, cooked dinner for herself and a dragon, and retired early, leaving her son to entertain himself. Sometimes he went out with a friend from school, but there wasn't much to do for recreation once Seaside shut down for the winter. They live on the Jersey Shore, you guys. In the summertime, the guys found someone with a car and cruised up and down the main drag until the local cops chased them away. When they found some willing girls, they spring for pizza on the boardwalk or go have a game of mini golf. Some nights they'd get lucky and the girls would let them drive down to the deserted stretch of beach, park the car, and spread a blanket on the sand. The Jersey Shore was a great place for a guy to live in July and August, but it was a boring place to be stuck with. The boardwalks closed up for the winter. Thank you, Lance Stacy. Thank you, Home Slice. The Jersey Shore was a great place for a guy to live in July and August, but it was a boring place to be stuck with. The boardwalks closed up for winter. Late one evening, near the end of November, the telephone rang, breaking the habitual silence of the house. A dragon snatched it up before it rang a second time and disturbed Elsbeth. Hi, this is Del Keelan. I met you on Halloween, remember? Of course I remember. Delphine, the girl with the green eyes. How could she think that he might forgot? Oh my gosh, this guy, okay, so this is basically a thirsty-ass 17-year-old meeting like a 24-year-old woman is what that is. Because she's like, hi, this is Del Keelan. I met you on Halloween, remember? Of course I remember. And then the narrator's like, Delphine, the girl with the green eyes. How could she think that he might have forgot? It's like, you thirsty motherfucker. How are you doing? Are you doing anything? She asked as casually as if they were the same age. But she ain't. As if she was the kind of girl he could call back and ask the same kind of question. Now? He asked stupidly. Nothing really. Watching the news on TV? But she wasn't calling for him, and he had never considered himself to be an especially lucky person, and that would be like winning the lottery. Listen, Elsbeth is in her work schedule right now, and I couldn't possibly disturb her at this time of night. I'm sorry. She hesitated just long enough for him to notice before she said, I wasn't calling Elsbeth. I called to talk to you. Well, he wanted to shout, hurrah! Or say something incredibly ridiculously childish that would probably make her hang up on him. She was the sexiest girl, no, the sexiest woman he had ever seen, and she scared him to death. How about going for a drive? Can you sneak out? It's way past 11. I don't have to sneak out. He knowingly played right into her hands and made no excuses to himself for doing it. Elsbeth, my mother, not my keeper. Not my lover, not my other half. I'll meet you on Route 36 on the corner street that runs nearest to your house. How do you know where I live? Why do you... She had hung up, and a dragon hurried to grab a jacket and walked as casually as he dared to the corner she had named. Just as he reached Route 36, the main road that ran through the town from north to south, a red Nissan pulled up to the curb, just a foot in front of him. She lowered the window and leaned out, her hair dark reddish blonde in the dim light, her eyes more vibrantly green than he remembered. "Jump in," she smiled. She said, smiling at him, warming him from the inside. So I giggle a lot, you guys, because I've read this book before. And that's why I giggle, because it's a very vulgar book, you guys. I giggle a lot because, like, they get so sexy with each other. Oh, man. Anyways. "Jump in," she said, smiling at him, warming him from the inside out. She was wearing jeans and a green sweater that matched her eyes. Okay, I did not plan the green sweater, okay? I swear on everything. And I don't have green eyes, so that works. Although, if I was a vampire, I feel like I would have green eyes or purple or amethyst eyes. Anyways. She was wearing jeans and a green sweater that matched her eyes, and she didn't look a day over 20, although her mother had told him that she was quite a bit older. Quite a bit older. I try to put it the quotations when it has quotations in the book. He climbed in the car, banging his knee, feeling clumsy and too young. He would have traded the next 10 years of his life to be 20 right at that minute. Oh, man, you guys. Seriously. See, right? I've got the green sweater and my dragon lover's got the green eyes. How perfect is that, though, dragon lover? So that was the end of chapter 2, you guys. And chapter 3 literally goes into him riding with Dell. I want to try to get through chapter 3. It's kind of a long chapter, but it's 7, well, like, you consider one side of the page a page, so it's 7 pages. Hello, Gamer Forever. But we're gonna get back into. I wanna read the or should I save it? What do you think, Dragon Lover? Should I save him riding with Dell for the next stream and just go into looming? Because it's almost 8 o'clock. Honestly, actually, yeah. Don't answer that question, Dragon Lover. We only have 3 minutes. So, literally, the next part starts with a Dragon fastens his seatbelt. That's the beginning of chapter 3. And when we go back into it, I'll reread the end of chapter 2, which is, "Jump in," she said, warming him from the inside out. So, we'll start with that portion, and then we'll go into it. But definitely the next Cottontail's Corners, which most likely will be tomorrow, and I'll talk with my dragon lover to see what time she'll be available, that she actually has like an hour or two to be in stream, because I want to read this book to her, you guys. She's gonna love reading it. You're gonna love reading this book. Hashtag money. So, I'm not going to read any more from the book, you guys. I was only wanting really to finish that chapter, and I wanted to get it done before 8 o'clock, and it's 7:57. Well, it's 7:58 right now, but it was 7:57 when I finished reading that chapter. Chapter 3 is him riding in the car with Dell. That's, the first time he meets Dell is at the dragon, or at the... I always just want to call him Dragon, because his name is a dragon. It literally is a dragon, but it's probably pronounced a dragon. You know what I mean? I just always pronounced it a dragon. That's why it's so, that's part of the reason why I want to send it to you, Dragon Lover, because when I think of dragons, I now think of you. So, because you're a dragon lover in so many ways, we both love actual dragons with, the mystical beasts, and we have a secret love for Spyro, and I just love you. But anyways, you guys, we'll read more on that tomorrow. We'll be reading chapter 3. And he meets Dell Keelan at the Society of the Vampires, you guys. And she basically calls him, and he thinks that she's calling for his mother. And she's like, "No, I'm calling for you, they have some hot sex, you guys. The book is very vulgar. I wish my vulgar command would work. I changed it to cunt. I just don't feel like it would work. Hell yeah, 5 p.m. your time, which is 3 o'clock my time, so hell yeah. Or 2 o'clock my time. 3 o'clock my time, good gosh. I tried to make you live closer to me, Dragon Lover. I don't understand my cunt command. It just doesn't... It was the vulgar command. And I changed it up, did some shit, even changed up the way that the command is written, and it still wants to be a bitch. I mean, it literally, Nightbot is working, but yet it doesn't want to throw up that command. It's like selectively choosing commands to use now. It's like, fuck you too, Nightbot. Fuck you too. So yeah, yes. That's definitely a good spot. Because I've read the book numerous times, you guys. So especially when I get more into it, I'll be able to even remember portions of it in the future, so... That is fucked up. Damn tax software. Why you gotta be a bitch? Why you gotta be a bitch? Right? Most definitely. I don't know if you've ever used TurboTax, but that's what I use, and it works wonderful for me. And I always just do the free version of it, and I mean, you have to do, you know, a bit more than like the people that might pay a little bit, but it's totally worth it. Okay. Oh, well, fuck. Well, fuck them then. Definitely find a different one. You know what, Dragon Lover? My mom uses one that's not TurboTax. I'll find out which one she uses, and I'll be sure to swing you a text on it. Dude, that's... fuck you, TurboTax. Fuck you, that's fucked up. That must be a new thing, because, like, well, I've never had to do, like, crazy sort of things, but that's fucked up. Dude, I'm having such a good hair day today, you guys. Such a good hair day. And you guys, welcome to Cotton Cells Corner. It says toking, sweet blood, and looming. We're going to get into doing some looming. I've got to let my husband know, because he's getting bean dip, but I feel like I want a little something else with it. Trying to think, because like I know that because he's already out and about, you know what I mean? So it's like, even if I don't finish it, like, I don't want to, like, be still hungry. Plus, it's that time of the month, and I just feel like, I don't know, you crave everything under the sun. Hell yeah. If she doesn't use H&R Block, I'll let you know, because she was telling me about one, because like Jess and I are filing our first married taxes, and we are going to be filing it jointly and everything. Originally we were going to do it on TurboTax, but you know, it's always good to shop around, you know what I mean? That's why it's not finalized, like, for those people who are just filing taxes for the first time. It's like, you can use different search sites and, you know, essentially it's tax software, but different sites and stuff like that to file your taxes. And then you see which one's going to be best for you, what would get you the best refund, you know. Everyone does that. That's the smart thing to do. You know what I mean? And as you get older, it will become more difficult. You know what I mean? That's one thing that's like, there is some shitty parts of getting older, but honestly, I think getting older is wonderful. Okay, I gotta think. Okay, we're having Frito scoops with some bean dip, which that will just have cheese and olives on it, which is delicious. But I feel like kind of want something else to go with it. For some reason, I kept thinking like a French. For some reason, French bread sounds so good. I don't know why. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with what my brain is saying right now. And my brain's like, we want French bread and cashews! Give us French bread and cashews! Just give us the French bread and cashews! I fucking hate it, you guys. Some of my mental disorders, like, and I was talking to my therapist about it, and I was explaining to her, and she like, huh. Like, she was like, that's one way to look at it. She's like, there is a lot of similarities. I'm like, I have to pee all the time. I'm irritable. I'm moody. I crave the weirdest fucking shit. You know? I'm very, like nitpicky, and like when someone hurts themselves or doing something they shouldn't, I get very like maternal and shit. It's fucking crazy. My little sissy hates it. She's like, you're mothering me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not trying to be your mama. I don't want to be a mom yet. If I wanted to be a mom, I'd have kids. Oh, hell yeah, you guys. My lurker command, hashtag lurk to learn, hashtag lurk to learn. You guys, lurk means observe. And when you observe, whether it's online or in real life, you can learn about someone. So the best way to learn about people is lurking, in all honesty. So I love my lurkers, you know. Thank you guys for any opinions that might be on today's stream. It's just a relatively short one. You know, it's not going to be anything too spectacular. We did finish reading the second chapter of Sweet Blood. We will pick up on chapter 3. And I think what we're going to do is stick to reading chapters. That will be the best way to read the book. The first time we were reading it, we didn't get through the second chapter, but that's because our anxiety was too bad. It was too difficult for me to get through the end of the book, or through the end of that chapter, rather. And I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed of the person I am. This is who I am. But tomorrow we're gonna read chapter 3, you guys. And I'm excited because chapter 3 is a dragon gets into Dell's car. I still can't believe that it literally, like, the scene is painted and it says she's wearing a green jeans and a green sweater. And I'm just like, the fuck? I'm half tempted. I have another green sweater. I'm half tempted to, like, wear my sweater again just so it works nicely with what she's fucking wearing. I'm just like, what are the fucking chances that I would just randomly be wearing the green sweater when I was reading that? I just had to chuckle to myself, you know? She's wearing jeans and a green sweater. Just like, oh my gosh. And the green sweater, they say it matches the green of her eyes. My dragon lover's got the green eyes. I got brown eyes. Which, the fact that, shit, dark hair, light eyes, damn it, dragon lover, you're hot. You're probably like, no, I'm not. But I'm just thinking, like, you know, honestly, you know, a everyday look is attractive. That's attractive about a woman. But I spruce you up a bit? Shoot. God damn it. I wouldn't want to do that because then everyone would want you. And I don't want everyone to want you. I just want your dragon and me to want you. I'm just kidding. I want all your soulmates to want you. I'm not gonna. I'm a little bit selfish. I'm kind of a jealous person in the aspect that, like, when I enjoy time with someone, I enjoy that time with someone, and then it's like irrational jealousy. Like, I totally do get jealous of, you know, when, like, my friends hang out with their boyfriends, for example. I totally get a little bit jealous. It's just because, like, oh man, they get in their time, you know what I mean? But honestly, I just look at it as, I think that person's awesome, and they're spending time with this other person, so obviously that person's pretty awesome if the person I think is awesome wants to hang out with them. That was a lot of awesomes in one sentence. Okay, okay. Did you guys watch my fucking jaw drop just then? She's straight, like, I could wear my Slytherin booty shorts and Slytherin tank top tomorrow. I'm just like, like, what? Oh my fucking goodness. So, for those who don't know, I do consider myself class Slytherin. You know what I mean? I feel like the Sorting Hat would definitely put me in Slytherin house, you guys. So the fact I'm just like, oh my gosh, like let me pick up my tongue real quick. Like what? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to look at that replay later. Just like watching myself just like stare at the screen and just around the hour and a half mark, and I'll be like, yep, that's where Dragon Lover said I could wear my Slytherin booty shorts and Slytherin tank top tomorrow. Look at that. Fucking sexy ass comment, you guys. Fuck. Okay. Where's my fan? Get the hose! uh. Oh. She said when I got the nosebleed the other day, as soon as I came back, you were making sure I was okay. I thought it was sweet. Well, yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. Okay, we need to stop. I just thought of you in the Slytherin tie, wearing the Slytherin booty shorts with the Slytherin tank top, and now I'm drooling. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you thought it was sweet. I'm like all drooling over her right now, and she's like, "It was so sweet when you." I'm just like, I am a sweet person, but I'm very vulgar, you guys, and I likes what I likes. My God, my cat is just as frisky as I am right now. He is killing this little toy bird. Get it, Jerry. Get it. Get it. Get it, Jerry. But yeah, no, man, shit. I was worried the whole time you were having the nosebleed, so I was just glad that you came back and everything was okay. I don't really get nosebleeds, Dragon Lovers, so when I hear about them, I just like, oh my goodness, like, is everything okay? Because I'm the type of person, like, when I get a nosebleed, it literally, the only way you even see it is, like, I put tissue in my nose and I pull it out and there's some blood. My brother's, it's like Niagara Falls. Like, like, like it looks like he hemorrhaged something when he gets a nosebleed. I'm like, oh my god! Oh goodness. Wow! So I will be screenshotting that snap, just so you know. I still have to check my other snaps that were sent earlier. I got one from Dragon Lover and also from Justin. Okay, so I want to work. Let's at least finish the scarf, which the scarf doesn't have very much left to be done on it. Excuse me. And essentially, so Justin will be coming home at a portion, and then he will be making dinner for us, which won't take very much. It's literally he just got to heat up the beans, and like cut olives and shred cheese and stuff. But while he's doing that, we'll work on this. But it's literally almost done because all I want is it to be, one of the sides, right now, like that's even. One of the sides needs to be a little bit longer. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to it because it's almost the perfect length. I want it to be very long. I'm making it for Graveyard Girl. I think she's going to absolutely love it. And after I'm done with Graveyard Girl's items, I will be moving on to either random stuff, or if I do have the yarn by then, I'm going to be making some items for my Dragon Lover for her birthday and such. Yeah. It's true. It's super late for you. It's almost midnight on a Friday. What else am I supposed to do? It honestly torments away because you'll probably sleep really good. And if anything, you're just going to give yourself a dream that you're like, oh, God damn it. You're like, I was trying to torture her, not myself. Damn it, now I'm tortured. I just drooled. Tormenting is a good word. Oh, man. Honestly, it's like my fucking brain is tormenting myself because I just keep thinking of different things. Like I have a toy snake. Her name is Slithers actually. So I have a toy snake named Slithers, and I just imagine like topless with Slithers very vicariously put over the nipples, and I'm just like, why are you doing this to yourself, Amber? But we love boobs, so honestly, that'd be a hot picture if you think about it. If someone likes snakes, real or fake, a real snake would obviously be even sexier, but just like topless where the snake is covering the freaking nips, done. Like, game over. No, don't play with my yarn. Oh man, my cat is in such a fucking frisky mood. Hey Repo, how are you doing? No boobs, my butt. I would believe you that you don't have much booty, but you can't try to tell me that you ain't stacked. I already know. I already know. The brain knows. But how you been, Repo? You been good? Hopefully you're having a good Friday evening or early Saturday morning. It's almost Saturday for Dragon Lover. I'm doing great. Doing great. Thank you for asking. Today has been a very if all of my streaming days could be like today, it'd be a perfect motherfucking day. Gaming with Ganja went wonderful. This Cottontail's Corner's been wonderful, and we did 8 hours for Gaming with Ganja. You know what I mean? So we've already been streaming for 10 hours today. So, and this stream will be relatively probably like another half hour ish. Kind of depends on when Justin gets home and when he's finished doing what he needs to do. And then we're going to spend the evening with each other. But like I said, I already did, a gaming stream, and I did get to spend time. Like, honestly, I'm accomplished at this point. I played Minecraft, which I was excited for, and I got to show my Dragon Lover some stuff that I wanted to show her. I got to start my Cottontail's Corner and read some more of my book to Dragon Lover, you guys. And yes, I love my Dragon Lover. So, I love you guys too. And believe me, when people come in, if you're as active as Dragon Lover, I would say your name a lot too. She's in here a lot, you guys. You know what I mean? She's called me her favorite streamer. You know what I mean? Favorite YouTuber. That makes me feel so good. You've been on Grand Theft Auto all day? Nice, nice. Who, right? To go to bed after the stream or not to go to bed? Who, man. Shit, Dragon Lover. You know what I would do if I was you, because it's what I would honestly do. I would probably still peruse stuff on YouTube, and if I didn't find anything that interests me, I would then look on like Netflix or something like that. I would basically like exhaust myself, and if I could never find something, I'd be like, fine, I'm just gonna force myself to sleep, and then I would daydream about something. It could be anything from like what tomorrow's gonna be like to what I might eat the next day to something really far fetched. Make believe or something that's far fetched but could really happen, like the subs with sub meat. I love daydreaming, you guys. Honestly, I think daydreaming is fun because daydreaming can be a couple things. You can dream about something complete fantasy, like say the Star Wars universe is real or something like that. Or you could dream about or daydream about something that's far-fetched but real. Like, I like to daydream about the subs with sub meat, how I'm going to set up the venue, what people will be wearing, what I'll be wearing. And I already know that all of my mods that come, that want to be known to the public, I should say, because I have a lot of mods, you guys. I have roughly six-ish, 5 to 6 mods that don't want to be in the channel. Like, Dragon Lover is here, on a daily basis. But my other ones, they just send me text messages. And they let me know, hey, this person should be this or not and the other thing. And they know that that's just, them giving me a suggestion. To be honest, I need to start listening to them more, though, because I've banned every single person that they've told me to. It's just never been at the time that they told me I should do it. And I should just do it when they tell me to do it, because the people are not going to learn. I'm extremely optimistic. You know what I mean? I like to be, like my Zodiac says, I'm blindly optimistic. I'd like to believe that, people are going to be kind, but there is a certain type of person that's just never going to be kind. You know what I mean? Right? Hell yeah. You can, exactly. Exactly. I could be your favorite YouTube streamer because he Dragon. Dude, honestly, if my man was streaming on YouTube's or something, that would definitely be my favorite streamer. So, totally understand that piece. Dude, I don't really watch a lot of live streamers, but anybody that has a freaking accent, instantly sexy. So just knowing that your dragon is from the UK, I'm just like, pfft, instantly a good streamer because I could just listen to the voice. And nothing beats an Australian accent though, you guys. Fuck. Australian accents will always be my top fucking favorite. Oh my goodness. That, and then, so, let's see, if I try to put them in order, I've tried to put them in order before, but it's definitely Australian, and then French and Scottish. It's like, which one? I love a French accent. No, I gotta go Scottish. It would be Scottish, French, and then British. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, but I love a French accent. Fuck. I feel like a Scottish accent and a French accent would be very, very close together, but Australian always takes the cake. I wouldn't call yours a hillbilly one. Yours is like a it is, well, yeah, it is kind of like a southern, but it's like, I like yours because you have not a traditionally girly voice. That's what I like the most about your voice, Dragon Lover. I like how it's like you're a girl, but your voice kind of almost reminds me of like a deep or an alto type of voice. I like that in girls. That's why I like my voice so much. A lot of people prefer a girly voice, not me. I like that kind of like, well, like a low tone to the female voice. I don't know. Like it's, yeah. Kind of reminds me of like a southern accent a little bit. So I guess, yeah, that would be the hillbilly portion of it, I guess. But we also we hear ourselves differently than other people hear us. At least that's what I've been told. Like, I don't know. My voice, I've been told I have a good voice, but I'm just like, what? And it always tickles me inside when I get told that I have a nice laugh, because I think my laugh is so ridiculous. But it's like, honestly, it's like, which laugh do you mean? Because it's like, at any given point, I just have so much portions to my personalities because there's a lot of them. So it's like, which Amber do you like? And really, it's not even like a bunch of Ambers. They really do have their own names. You know what I mean? That's the freakiest part about having a multiple personality disorder is like, if you actually try to talk to one of them, they will give you a name. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't. And unfortunately, that is more of the people who are a bit severe than others. Like me and my sister, we have severe cases of multiple personality disorder, and most of the voices we know the names or can find out a name if we want to, but some of them we can't. And if you even try, um, you'll break down. You'll end up putting yourself in a place that you don't want to be, essentially triggering yourself. Yeah, yeah, I like it. It's similar to mine because my voice is the same way. My voice is definitely more deeper than most women's. Actually, oh my god, hashtag money. When I was working in retail, I was working at Kohl's, which is very similar to J.C. Penney's. Actually, they were Kohl's rival. Actually, is J.C. Penney. But anyways, when I was working there, they told me they recommended me to girly up my voice. You know, like, hi, welcome to Kohl's, instead of being, hi, welcome to Kohl's. You know, it's just like, what's fucked up is my retail voice is, you know, hi, I'm Amber, it's very nice to meet you. You know, I feel like that's a really professional voice, but they want to be like, hi, nice to meet you, like, put a more, like, feminine tone on my voice. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, dude, the fact that I'm not cussing up a storm, you should be lucky. Like, just, I was so offended to sit there to tell me to girly up my voice. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I like my voice. But, you know, I'm just not meant for a normal job. You know? Even if I didn't have mental disorders, I don't think a normal job was ever something I was meant for. I think I was destined to do something very unique with my life. Um, but I definitely think the universe was smart in giving me mental disorders because I'm such a stubborn person in the aspect that I really believe that, you know, uh, like, you shouldn't do something unless you can actually do it, you know? So, like, when I play video games and stuff like that, if, like, I can't do it, I don't want someone else doing it for me, usually. I say usually because recently we had Justin do some stuff for us in Grand Theft Auto. Wow. For one, that word is like nothing you said just makes sense. So I'm just like, okay, I just got called an N word again. That's fine. That's not the first time, and it won't be the last time. I've been called a pineapple N word before, so with ER, not A. So whatever. But that shit, you know, I'll purge that shit. And you guys, welcome to Cottontail's Corner. Today we are toking Sweet Blood and Looming. I'm currently working on the Looming. Sweet Blood was our book. And, you know, it does seem like a perfect time for a 420 break. Here in Washington State, medical marijuana and recreational marijuana are both completely legal. So this is my oil pen, you guys. So 420 break, medicine break, hashtag Green State, smoke break, medical marijuana. Wow. I hope not. But I've been told that too, that I'm better with back room tasks. You know what's crazy is I'm like every single job I've had, they told me I'm great. Everything I do at the register was perfect. They just, I needed to make my voice a little bit more feminine. It's like, what? Fuck you. And you guys, this is a positive, respectful channel. If you can't be respectful, you will be removed, just so you know. Hey, honey. What's up?
Nothing. Hush, Jimmy. I'll take you out.
Is everything okay?
Of course. Gotta use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Jesus, Jenny. Right?
Well, someone else has to use the restroom too.
Right? Jenny's like, you have to go pee. I gotta go pee. Garfield's trying to come to the kitchen. I've tried to stop him, but... Oh, wait. There he goes. He's... Yeah, well, I may be huge, but at least I'm not a dick like you. Naomi, she has to use the restroom. You're meowing because you think what's in the bag is for you. You can stop or you can get disciplined. Naomi! You've been warned, snowboarder dude. You can be respectful or you can fucking leave. And you guys, the stream will be relatively coming to an end. Probably, let's see, oh yeah, about another half hour-ish. I was telling you guys at the beginning that it's just a little short stream. We're almost finished with the scarf here. I'm excited. I just want to do a few more oscillations. And then Justin has a few things that he has to do, so I'm able to continue to stream while he's doing that. But I will be, we've already been streaming for over 10 hours anyways. We did 8 hours gaming, and this has been, going to be 2 hours. But, spend the evening with my husband. It's currently 8:33 here, you guys. Have dinner, probably just Netflix and chill. I'd love to get laid, but it's, my baby box is melting, and I don't like having sex when that's happening, so. Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody a fucking Christian in here. Bro, you can have your religion, but I ain't a Christian. I'm a good woman, ain't no Christian about it. You do not have to be a Christian. Just for the record, you guys, to be a good person does not mean that you have to be religious. To be a good person does not mean you have to go to church. To be a good person literally means that you just be a good person. And if you guys care to know about my religious beliefs, I don't have any at all. So, but I don't actually like when people want to be a dick and constantly push other people's... You dated a guy named Christian? That's so good. And I actually own a Bible, and I do own the Mormon Bible, because I literally believe that everybody else's beliefs are beautiful, and they can have their own beliefs. So when I've had a Mormon come to my doorstep, offer me the Bible, I took theirs. You know what I mean? So that, and a part of that reason is, and I'm bad to it, is just sitting in my house. But now when another, Jehovah's Witness comes to my door asking me if I've talked to one and have taken their Bible, I can say yes and yes, and they leave me alone. You know what I mean? I just have to be kind to them. Just because it's not my belief doesn't mean I gotta fucking be rude about it. I think it's disgusting when some people are like, oh yeah, I've taken the Mormon Bible and then I burned it. It's like, bro, like, how disrespectful are you? We're like, oh, well, they came to my door pushing their religion on me. Okay, well, then why can't you be the bigger person and not be rude again? You know what I mean? If you considered what they did rude. It's just, I don't know.
Hush. Hush. What did I say? Hush.
What was outside, honey?
Nothing.
Well, it sounded like, was it the neighbor coming home or something?
Yeah.
The cats are following you that way. And you guys, welcome to Club Cottontail. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com. I stream live randomly, everyone. Thank you for the 6 opinions that were on Gaming with Ganja, episode 37. We played some Minecraft, and it was awesome. I want to see, let's see. I think this is the length I want. Okay, let's see. So that's going to be the end right there. So yeah, this is actually perfect. I'm going to do a few more oscillations, and then we're going to finish this off. So thank you guys for tuning in to Cottontail's Corner, episode number 7. It has been Toking, Sweetblood, and Looming. This is a loom. Sweetblood was our book that we were reading on. We'll be continuing with chapter 3 tomorrow, you guys. Sweetblood by Pat Graverson. It's amazing. Right? Please share. Please share, Nightbot. Why you gotta be doing all the good liquor by yourself? Let's see. Ended with. Okay, so I'll do it just a little bit more. So I want it to end with roughly the same colors. You want to turn that fan on, bro? Ooh, right? That'd be awesome. Have yourself a nice fucking weekend. Hell yeah. Dude, a drunk hashtag money would be amazing. That would be so awesome. Oh my gosh. It's funny as I've been thinking about drinking lately, but I don't know. Especially with reading, I gotta be sober, I would think. Okay. I'm gonna do one more oscillation, and then the scarf will be getting finished. And you'll let me know, Justin, when the bean stuff is all done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, crap. Oh well. I had Swiss cheese on the brain the whole time, and then I totally spaced to tell you. That was my fault, because it was supposed to go with the French bread, but it's okay. Like I said, I should always listen to my mods, but oh well. I'm getting better at listening to the text messenger ones, so. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Dude, is that Garfield or Jerry?
Garfield.
Because Jerry was doing shit like that too. Yeah. Got to tie it off now. Ugh. Oh, man. I touched my glasses. I was trying to touch the bottom. I touched the top. Okay. And this is my chat screen right there, this white thing. So if you see me looking there, it's just I'm seeing if there's anybody who has comments worth reading, but really we haven't had anybody pop in. Jerry! There is nothing! You guys need to stop acting a motherfucking fool! The only reason they do it is because they know, unfortunately, Justin is a pushover compared to me. And he's not a pushover, but they think he is, you know. Out of the two humans in the house, he would be the pushover. Jerry! Yeah! He's in the bedroom! He's not even getting you fucking food! Their food, for the record, is over by where they are. But they hear rustling in the back bedroom, so they go, oh! It must be food back there. And it's like, no, there is not. Stop acting a goddamn fool. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, there's some birth control for you. It's like my little man sprayed me directly in the face with a squirt bottle today.
Unsalted.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't like salty nuts. Okay. So hopefully I can do this exactly like I did the other end. So in all Justin has to do, you're heating up the beans, right?
Yeah, I was gonna put them inside your Pyrex and then put it all together and then put it in the oven for a little bit at like 350 just to warm it all up. Melt the cheese as well.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, do. Yeah, okay. He's Getting real fancy with it. Naomi, you're old as fuck and you're starting to make me angry. Naomi! That is not cat food! Yes, he forgot to get you your wet food the other day, but that is not his fault. We only recently decided to switch you to that because you're old as fuck. Shut the fuck up. Naomi! Ugh. The worst part about Naomi's, guys, is that she's been this way for 9 years. She's a fucking Siamese, so she's always been this vocal. It's annoying. I've actually never gotten the bean dip from Walmart. I bet you it's pretty good, though. Yeah, no, he's putting it in the Pyrex, and he's going to do it all up in the oven. So I'm getting a legit bean dip tonight. But yeah, it's just olives and cheese. Just beans, olives, and cheese. Oh, shit. Well, Justin, apparently there's a bean dip at Walmart that's only $1. And it's good. We should definitely look into that one of these times. Okie-dokie. Oh. Still, just beans for $1, that's a good deal. Especially because you don't, it's pre-done, you don't got to do anything. Okay. So the one side's a little different, but that's okay. This cat really is not wanting me to fucking discipline her. She got Justin disciplines, which is way fucking, like, I'll put her in the kennel. I'll flick her nose and put her in the kennel. Justin will just flick her nose. Alright. So you guys, what it is just a really long noodle snake, but it's going to be a, like, fashion scarf, So it's just a skinny type of scarf. And I did make this for Graveyard Girl, you guys. I think she's going to love it, personally. Because it's just like a long, let me fix my sweater so you can see it. But, tight around the neck. And she can wear it however she wants, but this is how I made it to where it will be like a choker and then have the long bits. But I think she's going to love it a lot. And it's camouflaged, you guys. Her favorite color is camo. I really think she's going to love it. And Amber has to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
general.
But you got 2 cans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only going to be using 1.
Are you sure that's going to be enough for the 2 of us?
Yeah, because I'm going to be having some of my beef sticks with it too as my beef.
You're going to what?
Be having my beef sticks.
Okay, so you're not going to be having as much of it.
No.
Thank you, MG, for saying nice cats. Honestly, no. Jerry was just trying to sneak through this little hole right here like a little bitch. They're actually bad cats. Very bad cats. Anyways, so this is one piece of the item that I'm going to send to Graveyard Girl, you guys. This is going to be like a fashion scarf, skinny type scarf, and it's camouflaged. I think she's going to love it. And I do have plenty of the camouflaged yarn still. During tomorrow's Cottontail's Corner, we're going to make the braids with this. So we're going to use some of this to make some long braids. And if we end up having any of this left over, I actually do have a plan. I wanted to make my sister-in-law a knitted hat with the camo. So might do that. But I wanted to do just a little bit more on... Actually, no. We'll smoke a bowl. Let's see, it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, fuck it. We'll call it like the last 15, 20 minutes. We finished this scarf. Yeah, today's been a very productive day. Hell yeah. Honestly, if all days could be just like how today was, not like... crazy amount, well, this is still double what the other one got, but damn, I would love to have days just like today, I know that it seems weird and a lot of people don't understand it, but I really don't like the high views. It makes me sick to my stomach that I have a fucking video that has over 5,000 views, you know what I mean? Like, ugh, like, I just don't even, Yes, you are. And yes, it's a little bit to be honest, Dragon Lover, sometimes when I'm streaming, I do think about, the fact that you're 3 hours ahead, and I just appreciate how much you do for the channel, and I don't know, it's just something my brain automatically will be, like, looking at the clock, and I'll be like, oh my, it's this time for her, and other times, if I don't feel like stopping, I won't. But today I was going to be doing a little one. I want it to be just over 2 hours, you guys. So thank you for tuning into Cottontail's Corner. This has been episode 7. Tomorrow will be episode 8. And my baby box is still melting, so I'll be doing another naked calisthenics by myself. When it's this time of the month, I will not be streaming my calisthenics. That is not something I want to see. And that's just it, is I only put stuff in my channel that I want to see. So, I'm never going to do anything that you guys want to do. I'm only going to do what I want to do. So, tomorrow is going to be very similar today. Toking, Sweet Blood, and Looming. We're going to read Chapter 3 in Sweet Blood, you guys, for Cottontail's Corner tomorrow. So, tomorrow we will have 2 streams. Maybe we'll have 2 streams, because, I enjoyed playing Minecraft, but, I think we played a video game a little bit too soon before my brain was ready after Resident Evil. We did get some good work done, but I'm going to really listen to my body on if I want to play a video game or not, because sometimes, my body just doesn't want to, so I don't want to, force it to do that. Why does Icebot, he hates us. Icebot hates us. Let's just see. So I'm going to give it just a few more moments to see if it will put up our cunt command. And that used to be our vulgar command. Honestly, I'm just going to change it up again, because I really like having a cunt command. But it's like, I don't understand why it's not working. The only thing I can think of, see, it threw that up perfectly fine. The only thing I can think of is maybe they, like, I don't know, there was like a new thing that happened or something, and it can't have all caps or something. I don't fucking know. Try one more thing. I mean, honestly, it's just... Okay, let's see. And then let's go like this, go like that, and go like this, like that, like this, like that, bow, okay, submit, okay. I don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, because I'm gonna throw up another one, a random one. I am gonna do my 420 break, but I'm gonna throw up No Shame, see if it will do that one before trying to do the cunt command again. So the cunt command used to be our vulgar command. So No Shame is working. The moment of truth. Because if doing this does not help it, I don't know what is going to. Honestly, I feel like it's just broken. That worked. All I did was take away, like, the caps because it was taking up more space. But I would prefer if all viewers were 21 and up, at least 18 and over. All is welcome. However, the channel/chat has crude/vulgar content. Minors are warned. So I'm leaving the minors are warned in fucking capitals. But there we go. The cunt command works. Yay, Dragon Lover. I fixed it. And I mean, it's slightly different, but it's still, you know, exactly the same of what it was. It just used to all be in caps. But, you know, I would prefer if all viewers were 21 and up, at least 18 and over. All is welcome. However, the channel/the chat is going to have crude/vulgar content. Minors are warned. So, boom with the dynamite. I'm just glad that it fucking is working, because I mean, who knows? That now I'm led to believe that there's some new unwritten rule that the whole thing can't be written in caps. For the longest time, it worked perfectly fine, but apparently this will work now, so whatever. At least we have our vulgar command. It's no longer entitled vulgar. It's command cunt instead of command vulgar, but Still works. Alright. So you guys, it's officially 9 o'clock here. The stream will be ending in like 9 to 15-ish minutes. Because a few minutes ago I said about 15 to 20 minutes. I am doing another medicine break, you guys. I live in Washington State, so hashtag Green State Smoke Break Medical Marijuana lets you know, hey, Washington State is a medically legal state. It also is a recreationally legal state, so even if I wasn't a medical marijuana patient, I could indeedly smoke marijuana completely legal. Cats are acting a fool. I don't know how you got out, Naomi, but...
What?
Yeah, I don't even look in the right way for a smackdown. Thank you guys for tuning in. God, I love my hair. I'm having such a good hair day today. Fucking the seafoam green and the fucking royal purple's looking great. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely probably won't play video games tomorrow, you guys. Only because I think I don't know. After playing Resident Evil 7, my brain is not doing well with the fucking video games, so... I like how I put it in all caps. I'm not going to bed. For one, it's only 9 o'clock. And for two, the stream won't be ending for another, like, 15 minutes, like I said. I'm ending it shortly after the 2.5 mark. But it's good to see you again, Sam Naga. Awesome. Hopefully you have an awesome birthday. Also, man, you don't... I mean, I know it's your birthday, but you don't have to throw caps at me. That's like yelling at me. Cotton, I'm from the future. It's February 11th. Shit, Dragon Lover, that means where you live, I've been 30 for 2 months. Because February 11th will be 2 months since I've been 30. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't like caps. In a live stream, it sounds like a person's yelling at you. You know what I mean? The whole point of caps is so people see your shit. You know what I mean? If I had a thing, it would probably be hashtag moist. But I don't really think I have a thing. But if I did have a thing, it would definitely be stay hashtag moist. And to be moist, you guys, is to be 100% yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks of you. Live a no-shame life. Because if you love who you are, it does not matter what anyone else thinks of you. Man, I don't know what is going on, but it's like, my brain, it's like, I hate it. You get physical attributes sometimes when you have panic attacks. Do you have a thing, Dragon Lover? Yeah, being awesome. Live, love, and laugh. Hell yeah. That's always a good motto, to live, love, and laugh. Shoot. I love love. Like, Valentine's Day is my favorite fucking holiday. Like, you would think that being dumped, like, the day before Valentine's Day when you're a fucking preteen girl would, like, crush your soul. But nope. I just love Valentine's Day so much. Like, and honestly, I don't really like getting gifts. I just like going around telling people, happy love day, make sure to spread love. Like, if you love someone, be sure to tell them you love them. Like, because ask frickin' Dragon Lover, I'm the type of person, like, if I know you and you're one of my friends that I talk to on a daily basis, like, I'm gonna smother you with love. Aww. First Valentine's Day after finding a soulmate hype. Oh, Dragon Lover. You're gonna make me cry. Hell yeah, I'm excited for Valentine's Day too. It's gonna be so awesome. Uh, I've shown it a few times, but I got my Lush bath bomb, you guys. We're gonna be doing the Sex Bomb Bath Bomb by Lush. I also got some pink rose petals, and some box of chocolates and some cookie and cream hearts. I do have a special outfit picked out that consists of hot pink, leopard, black, um, and a surprise that I'm not gonna tell. I'm a bit like, honestly, it's so weird. Like, for the Valentine's Day stream, we're actually gonna be wearing quite a bit of clothing, but it's gonna be so fucking sexy. Like, I am so excited for Valentine's Day, you guys. Like, unbelievably sexy. Uh, or sexy, unbelievably excited. Um, Especially because part of the surprise is gonna be, uh, green and red, which is my husband's favorite colors. But I'm gonna be having some green and red stripes. Very excited. Well, they're green. Fuck, what color are the stripes? I can't remember. Right? Oh my gosh. Yes, our first Valentine's Day together, Dragon Lover, and definitely the first of many. Like, shit. You just wait, girl. Like, this is all, you've only known me for 7 months. Man. You'll know when you meet my friend Nicole Ioli. She'll tell you some. Oh man, oh she's kept every single thing I've ever drawn for her. Every single thing I've ever like made for her. Like it's amazing. Oh, stay awesome, Sam Naga. Later. He's like, I'm out on the town. Hell yeah, man. It's your birthday, brah. I'd be like, for my birthday, I did a live stream. So, but that's what I do. I love doing live streams. It's what I've been doing for the last 7 months, and it's what I'll continue to do for the rest of my life. But for my 30th birthday, I actually did a turn 30 with me stream. My dragon lover was here. Her first birthday with me of many. I can't believe I just turned 30 though. Man. No one ever looks their age anymore, you guys. No one. Oh, it's so good. So this is some dark OG cherry, you guys. Or dark cherry OG. So fucking good. Holy shit. Yes, you will. You are so gonna need a bot. Anybody that watches the Valentine's Day stream, you most definitely are gonna need water to quench your thirst. And it's gonna be on Snapchat Smoke Sesh, you guys. Snapchat Smoke Sesh, Cottontail meets Bubbles. Honestly, some of my favorite things that I've ever done has been on Snapchat Smoke Sesh. Episode 6, episode 30. Uh, okay, so 9:54 a.m. my time, which I remember your birthday's in March, but you'll definitely have to send me your actual birth date so I can put it in my list of with all my friends. Because after a while, you remember a friend's birthday, but especially when it's a new friend, it's a remember the exact days and stuff like that. Like, for fuck's sake, my little sister, I kept making her a year older, but it's because she's very mature. You know what I mean? She doesn't think she's mature, but she's 25, and I kept saying that she was 26. I felt so fucking 8:45. Damn it. Damn it. That's what I get for trying to count backwards. I went 11, 10, 9. That's literally what I did is I went 11, 10, 9. So, my bad. But that was correct, but it wasn't correct because I did it right, but wrong. I fucking suck at numbers. 8:45. All right. Oh man. See, that's the best part though, is like I might feel embarrassed, but I know that like you know how you have that friend that like would laugh at you? She would never do that. You know what I mean? You might have another friend that would be like, "Wow, you dumb bitch, it's an hour off," you know? And they might be like playing, you know, but Dragon Lover would never do that to like me because she knows the type of person I am. And it's really awesome to find friends like that. And you don't actually meet too many people that are like that, you guys. There's a lot of people that are going to be friends, a handful of people that will be like a best friend. Hey, honey, you gotta let me know when din's done.
I know, I'm looking at the timer and you have 10 minutes.
Okay, so I have 10 minutes, you guys. But I was actually gonna be ending it before that. I just didn't wanna, like, I don't want too much downtime. I actually am really enjoying the streams today, you guys. But unfortunately, like, I've been having a shooting pain in my left arm for the last hour and a half, to be honest. And it's because I'm having some irrational anxiety that could be just stemmed from doing the live stream, or it could be from earlier. You know, we had some shitty things happen this morning that we're still trying to process, and, you know, uh, it's perfectly fine, but it's just like that's what irrational fear is, you know, and especially anxieties. It's like I have a twinge of pain here, and then I have pain in my arm, and it's like I don't know what it's from. It could still happen after I end the stream, or it could end. I really don't know. Also, I'm really loving my boobs. I'm just like, I keep looking at my tits. Plus, I'm having a good hair day. Like, I'm feeling myself hard today. Maybe that's what it is. I'm fucking horny and I can't diddle myself because my baby box is melting. That could be what it is. And you guys, I have my cunt command, which it used to be my vulgar command. I recently switched it to cunt. But it simply lets you know that this is a vulgar channel. I would prefer all viewers to be 21 and up, at least 18 and over, because that's quote-unquote an adult. All is welcome. However, the channel / the chat is going to have crude and or vulgar content, so minors are warned. At any given time, I let people say what they want in the chat, and I say what I want because, hey, if you can't be yourself, then who the fuck are you being? Ooh, what the fuck is this? Ow. I had an owie right there, and I just scratched it. As long as it's not bleeding, we're good. Okay. There's an idea for what I can do in... Dragon Lover, you're so naughty this evening. I like it. It's just late. It's late and you've had a long day. Alright, you guys. So, when it goes blue screen, that's when you know the stream will be coming to an end. And thank you for anyone that had tuned in today. If all of my days could be like this, you know, just a very mild manner. I love these mild-mannered days, you know, because at one point, at a time, I considered this a high-traffic day. Not anymore. Not with some of this shit that my channel's had already, but... Oh my goodness, Dragon Lover. Oh my gosh, you've been up for such a long time. Okay, everyone. Let's finish off what's left in Jaded Rose, and then we're going to smoke a little bit more on our oil pen. But when we go blue screen, you guys, we will be shortly ending. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good Friday evening or early Saturday morning. It's currently 9:14 p.m. here in the beautiful state of Washington. I have been streaming since about... I've been streaming roughly 11 hours, almost 12 hours, because we did an 8-hour, or 10 and a half hours. Or actually, no, we did an 8.5, so that's 9, 10, 11, 11 hours today, so... Hell yeah, I love live streaming, you guys. honestly, do what you love in life, and if you can make money off of it and make it into a career, I say go for it. You literally can do anything that you set your mind to. So, fuck yeah, you've been up for a while. I've had such a good day, you guys. And I just imagine that tomorrow is going to be even better. You know, today has been a wonderful day. The only way tomorrow could be better is if I happen to wake up tomorrow and my baby box isn't melting. Because if my baby box isn't melting tomorrow, you'll know it because we'll be doing a calisthenics with Cottontail, not nakedly. I do enjoy my naked calisthenics, you guys. Not streaming my calisthenics, I'm able to work out the way I want to work out, and that's butt ass naked, except for some underwear on because I'm on my period. But I honestly, I love doing the live streams of it because it keeps me so mindful. I love that I have the timer, and that's a huge part of it. Like having this timer, I can go, okay, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to do this, and all I have to do is watch the timer, start it at a certain point, and then I can go to the next point. I don't have that sort of thing unless I like set it on my phone, which I've done before, and it's a pain in my ass. And that's just it. Is I use my channel for complete and utter randomness. It's the Amber motherfucking Lewis show, and it's starring me, Cottontail. My channel's not just one extra essential thing. It's a lot of things because that's me. Feel free to watch Snapchat Smoke Sesh episode 6, everyone. It does explain how I use medical marijuana. And I will be doing a podcast more talking about my physical and mental health. It will be just like the health of Cottontail or something like that. And my podcast will be, depending on what the podcast is, it will be an age-restricted podcast. Just because I feel like it might, I don't know. There's two ways that it can be age-restricted. Either you do it or, a bunch of people go, oh, this needs to be age-restricted type of thing. So maybe I'll decide at different points if I'll do it. Definitely when we do like the religion one, that's going to be an age-restricted one no matter what. You know what I mean? Because religion is a very touchy subject. But I am going to be talking about my experience of growing up because I did go to church. I have spoken in tongues apparently, and I mean, I remember the experience very well. I remember a lot of experiences other than, I remember I asked a question. I wish I could remember what the question was. I had asked a question to my Sunday school teacher, and she just like looked at me with a puzzled look, and I remember her puzzled look, you know what I mean? She looked at me with a puzzled look, and she told me to ask the pastor after, Sunday sermon. So I did. I asked him, same puzzled look, and he told me, mind you, I was a fucking 8 to 9-year-old little girl. He told me to read the Bible and find the fucking answer for myself. I was done with Christianity at that point. And there was another point in my life where, it kind of came back. And like I said, that would be more something for the podcast because I feel I try to keep different portions in different areas and different series. So we have gaming, that's video games. So I try to keep it light and airy and talking about interesting things. Cottontail's Corner, it's just gonna be whatever the fuck I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll usually put it in the title, like it says toking, Sweet Blood and looming. So, we're toking, we read our book Sweet Blood and we did some looming. I don't know. To me it makes sense, and if it doesn't make sense to other people, I just don't give a fuck. Oh wow. Honestly, Dragon Lover, I don't know my youngest brothers. There's two of my brothers I'm not sure if they have a religion, but I I think that's the case with me also. Because most of my family believe in a higher power. And for me, I believe like the universe is the higher power. You know what I mean? I believe in evolution. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I feel like, something sparks and it causes a reaction to, anyways. For the most part, I'm a very scientifical mind, but I'm very much like, I believe in the power of healing stones and stuff like that, but I wouldn't call myself a witch. I don't know, I'm a weirdo. But I love you guys. I love all of my little fluffy weirdos. You guys are my little fluffy cottontails, and you're motherfucking awesome. Dragon Lover, mwah! Thank you, my sweet love, my soul sister. You see, oh my god, Dragon Lover. Literally, as I say soul sisters, you pop up hashtag soul sisters. That right there. See? Wavelength. Fucking crazy. Oh my gosh. Hearts to you, you guys. Hearts to everyone. Mwah. You guys, I love each and every one of my little fluffy cottontails. Remember to be kind to yourself first, and you can be kind to everyone else second. I'm talking complete and utter truth. Because I'm kind to myself, I was able to make such a wonderful friend who lives miles away. You know, thankfully she's in my country, so we can kind of easier visit each other, because if she lived in the UK or something, I'd be screwed, because I'd be saving up tons of money just so I could visit my UK soul sister. So I am so glad that she lives in my country, you know what I mean, because I can visit her a little bit easier. She could have lived anywhere and anywhere. Like, and most of my soul sisters I found in my area, but it's just like, oh, listen to your intuition, my little fluffy cottontails. Stay hashtag moist. Because to be moist is to be 100% yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks of you. Bye, you guys. Mwah! Be awesome. Stay extremely kind to yourself, and live a no-shame life. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow morning for some calisthenics. But if my baby box is still melting, I'll be doing naked calisthenics by myself. But we will most definitely be doing a Cottontails Corner, you guys. I'm not going to be doing any gaming tomorrow, so it's going to be Cottontails Corner, and it will be episode 8, you guys. Bye! Ooh. Stay fluffy, my Cottontails.